Hello, Dr. Alan Harper here, your Secure Vibe coder, and we're in for another live Secure Vibe coding session. We've been building this app called UserVibesOS.ai, and the purpose of this app is to be an AI-enhanced one-stop shop for developers to collect vibes from their users throughout the user journey lifecycle. And hey, 3Ds, I see you. Thanks for joining. All right, so whether that user's hitting your landing page or a survey that you set up or a wait list or an email list or anything, or maybe that user's trying to hack you, you might want to know that, in which case we want to pick up security alerts from your site. Maybe they have feature requests or bug reports for you. That would be ideal. And we know that the best ideas come from our users. So we want to make it easy for developers to catch those vibes. So that's what we've been focusing on initially is our MVP is the feedback module, which catches bug reports and feature requests. We have that all working up inside of UserVibesOS. And last night, what we did was we set up an affiliate system. We used Dub for that. And we made it so that we can do affiliate marketing, and I can, crowdsource out the marketing of this and allow you guys to participate in the fun and get compensated for that. So we set up an affiliate program last night of 30%. Okay, very generous. And but now we need to test it tonight. I was expecting maybe a couple people to go in and sign up last night. It looks like they didn't have time to, so we're going to go ahead and sign up tonight ourselves and go through the process, all right, of testing it to make sure that this thing works, right? We want to make sure that our affiliates can ultimately get paid. All right, so let's go ahead and sign up. The way we sign up is on the main website here. At the top, we have an affiliates link, okay? So I'll just go ahead and sign up for myself, and I'll apply. Okay. And right here it says 30% per sale for the customer's lifetime. We're going to go ahead and we can even see here, like if we referred 10 customers, you can earn this much a month. Refer 100 customers. The calculator doesn't go up that high. It'd be twice that, $500 a month. That's a lot of money, passive income. All right, so let's go ahead and sign up this thing here. I'm just trying to think for a second. I don't think, shouldn't matter because these are isolated systems. It shouldn't matter if I use the same email address as I'm using to sign in. If that runs into a problem, we can change it later. All right, so country, have to select your country. Okay, you're going to be an affiliate. You need to have some type of social media channel or something, right? So we'll just say Food Bar, or actually Dr. Alan Harper, okay, on X. How do you plan to promote? X and YouTube. Any additional questions or comments? Okay, I agree. You can check the terms. This is a page that we created. I'll just go show you that it works. Okay, so we've got our terms. Come back here and we can hit a continue. Okay, so now what this says here, we got to finish your application. Your application to UserVibesOS has been saved, but you still need to create partner account. Okay, so let's do that. Continue to Dub partners. Okay, we need to fill out our profile. It looks like here we're an individual. Just hit continue. Okay, some more stuff here. Dr. Alan Harper. Now what it's going to do is verify those handles. Okay. All right. And it looks like this is optional. It can be done later. You can click down here. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I say I'll complete this later. You do your Stripe checkout so that you can actually get paid. Okay. And here we go. User Vibes OS. Okay, so here's the programs that we've applied for. We just have one in here. We can see details of it, and it says that the application's in review. Okay. So let me go ahead and let's see. I guess I'll try to leave that open. And I think over here I have, over here I've logged in. And let's see what we have. We have no partners. We have one application. Okay. So let's go ahead and approve, or we don't want to reject. Let's go ahead and click here and hit approve. Like I could go review it, right? I could see all this information that they put out. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. There's a risk analysis, but I have to upgrade for that. And I can get like a risk analysis on this person. I don't know what it's doing, but I can go ahead and approve that application. Okay, right here. Okay, I'm going to assign it to User Vibes OS, approve. Okay, so now that I'm approved, I should be able to come back in here and get a link. Okay, look at that. It logged me in automatically, and I got my referral link. Okay, so right here is my referral link. Now, what I should be able to do is just hit this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up like an incognito window here. 3D says he doesn't have Stripe available in South Africa. Interesting. There should be another way to pay out though, because I'm going to have to look into that, because that's why I picked Dub, so that because they have international payments. Let me look into that for a second. Hold on a second. Okay. All right, here we go. I just opened up incognito. I'm going to hit that link. Dope. That's not good. Page cannot be found. Something, I must have not set up this to go redirect properly. Let me check that. That's why we test it. Okay. Let's see here. Come back into groups. Come back in here and click settings. Okay, where's the actual website? Links. User Vibes OS.ai. Why didn't that work? Okay, hold on a second. This is pending. Custom domain. It must be a DNS issue. Okay, here's the link preview. Why does that still say pending? Okay, let's check our DNS and see what's going on here. Select domain. Okay, all right. Something in our DNS settings here, or something in our... Okay, where's that? Here it is, domains. Okay. It says it's active. No redirect configured. I remember seeing that redirect thing and I blew right past it. Okay, log in. Okay, where was that at again? Domains. Okay, all we have to do is figure out the redirect. Okay, where's the redirect? Edit link. Okay, where you at? Oh, it's right here. Could have swore we had that set. Okay, and that redirects to www, so let's just make it faster. Yeah, okay, so it's seeing the page out there. Still got to get that fave icon. I almost forgot that. I thought I put that on the to-do list, but I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. All right, now where were we? Save changes. Okay, that should work now. All right, so let's go back to our incognito. Where are you at? There we go. Okay, now see what it did? It dropped a cookie here, or it's actually a referral tag in the URL. Now there's my Dub ID. Okay, it dropped that in. So what would happen is if I was an affiliate, or eventually when you guys become affiliates, you drop that link wherever you're posting, like, hey, check out this site, and it'll have your code on it. All right. And then whenever a user clicks on it, what happens is it translates it, and you should get credit for that click. Now let's go look in the back-end dashboard and see that real quick. This is okay. Yeah. Back in here. Okay, so now what I should see is all partners. Okay, and what I should see is a click there. And I'm not. Oh, you know why? Maybe we didn't set that click up on our homepage. I know we told it to focus on leads and conversions, but I don't think we registered the click. So we need to troubleshoot that. All right. Now, while I'm at it, let me look in here. Dub.co, affiliates, international. Global payouts in 89 countries. Okay. Okay. All right, let's check their website, dub.co. I'm just wondering if there's something I need to turn on. Okay, I'm trying to look for dub.co countries payout. Okay. Payout partners. I change my list of countries. Okay, here they are. South Africa's on there. That's good news. How does that work then? Here's a full list of countries that we support sending payouts to. See? Okay, all right. Now, if your country is supported by Stripe Express, you will be able to see. Okay, Stripe Express is the key. So, are you just thinking about Stripe or Stripe Express 3Ds? This says that should work for South Africa and 103 countries or so. So that's half the countries in the world, most of them. So look into that some more, 3Ds. What do you think? It says here that works. If not, I need to put a ticket on with them. South Africa Stripe. Okay, here we go. Maybe it's through this pay stack or something. I don't know. Transfers with Stripe's platforms. I don't know. But it didn't have an option in there for you to use Paystack. So what I'm gonna have to do is I will put a ticket in for I mean, it's on their website that they support South Africa. They need to tell me how. See, I didn't see nothing in there for you to use Paystack either. It looked like, like on my portal, it was going to ask me. Of course, I selected a country, so maybe therefore it was going to only let me do Stripe. So when you went into the back end, did you notice? Well, you didn't even get that far, did you? Go into the back end 3Ds and see if it does direct you a different direction than Stripe, because I think you put a country in there before you get to that payment thing. Anyway, look into that. That should work. It's the reason why I picked Dub, actually. I was going to use another tool, but they had less countries. Okay, hey, appreciate that. Yeah, we'll figure that out because I want you to be a part of it. And they say on their site that they support South Africa. So maybe there's some workaround. Maybe they have to do something on the back end. But look into the full enrollment and tell me what you get. Okay? If you can do it during this call even, I'd appreciate it. All right, anyone else? Anybody else want me to check your country? Drop a chat in here and we'll see. Here's all the countries. Like, I know we have people from, we've had people join from Morocco. They're supposed to be supported. We've had people join from, I don't know where else. Certainly the US, that's all supported. I think this will work. It's supposed to be for global payments. All right, cool. But nonetheless, we still got an issue to debug. Let's get some vibe coding going. Too much talk. Okay. All right, just had to open up the right project here. And it crashed on me today. I'm telling you, man, I'm getting sick and tired of anti-gravity. But I hear the others crash too, so I don't know if it's any better. The grass is always greener on the other side. Just real quick, I want to mention that there's this controversy swirling out there that Anthropic cut off all of these other platforms that are trying to act like Claude Code. So Open Code got smacked. and what OpenCode's doing. By the way, I just became aware of OpenCode, and they look pretty darn impressive. And that's the reason that Anthropic smacked them. They recently got like over a million active daily users, and that scared Anthropic, I'm sure. And so they like cut that API key, because what was happening is people were using what's called the OAuth token instead of the API key, and the OAuth token was allowing you to use your Claude subscription, and they just basically severed that, and for a couple other platforms too. And in fact, the X.AI guys were all up in arms because they got cut. And anyway, it's swirling around. Who knows where to land? In the past, when they've stepped on it like that, the public like goes nuts and then they back off. But this is strictly business. And, as they say, it's not personal, it's business. They were losing probably a lot of money to these other platforms, these competitors. They were making competitors better. So can't really argue with that, with them cutting them off. It did violate their terms of agreement. It always did, but they were looking the other way. So I don't know what to say there other than, yeah, that sucks. So I'm hoping that AutoClaude doesn't get smacked too. Now I've been looking on their Discord and stuff. Nobody's talking about it, but they also rely on that OAuth token. So I don't know what to make of that, guys. Anthropic's like flexing their muscles. If enough people get ticked off, then I guess maybe they'll back off, but it's business. Now, OpenCode has started their own subscription service now, strangely enough, and they're going to have a $200 plan, and they're going to subsidize Claude tokens to where you can run like Opus 4.5 through that. And if it's comparable, then I might just jump ship. Like I've told y'all from the beginning, I use Claude Code right now because I do believe it's the best, and they're putting out new features every week and nobody else is. But if they're going to play games like that and I want to use another tool like OpenCode and it won't let me, then I got a problem with that. And I'll be one of the ones that'll jump. I'm not loyal. These guys don't pay me. I pay them $200 a month. And if I can get it elsewhere for $200 a month or better, then I'll be gone. And, so I'm giving you guys that information. You have to make your own decisions. Okay, let's get real. Got to start back up my servers. And I won't bother setting up the test site tonight. Resume a session from this one. Okay. Nope, that ain't it. Okay, here's all the blog articles. I just want to get back on that affiliate thing we did. Okay, it's not there. Hopefully it didn't get compacted away. It probably did. It's okay. This will be a shortcut. No. Okay. No biggie. Okay, recently we implemented dub.co so that we can have an affiliate page. And I know that we hooked up the conversions and the leads. Leads are going to be anyone who signs up for our free plan or the 7-day trial on our pro plan. And conversions or sales are anyone who comes out of the 7-day trial and they actually convert. But we did not set up clicks, which should be on our homepage. Okay, so we should be tracking clicks and sending that signal back to dub.co. So check the documentation. We have a llms.txt here for dub.co that you have access to. And figure out how to make sure that we track those clicks effectively and put that on our homepage. Okay, that's what's got to happen, guys. Yeah, open code was violating the terms of service. Yeah, and it sucks. But if you think about it, like, they're open source project and they're not done. Like, now they're ticked off and now they're going to get some creative way. They're going to make their own money, right? Which is crazy because like they were free before. So now if you like open code, you're going to probably have to pay for a pro plan because API is not an option. Like, man, I blow through API fees. I blow through $200 in a session, right? Like in a day at least. There's no way. So you can't use API if you're a pro. Like, if you're going to be a professional vibe coder. That sounds funny, doesn't it? So you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, get on Twitter, get on YouTube. You'll see everybody's really fired up about it. But I must admit, when I was doing my research about it, as much as I love Claude Code, they've got some bugs in there, man. Like, you guys have seen it. Like, how like the screen will flicker? One guy said that it's going to give me epilepsy staring at that thing. And I just laughed. It's got some weirdness. Like, remember, like sometimes like the patterns will get all jittery and we've had to crash our shell. Like, that ought not be. And open code doesn't do that stuff. In fact, it's a little more polished. It gives you a little bit more information. It seems faster, snappier. That's why they smacked them, because they were up and coming. Okay, here we go. Found the issue. See, it's this daggone publisher key that haunts us. We couldn't find that yesterday. Daggone it. All right, we're going to have to figure that out tonight. Okay, looking at your Dub Analytics component. Okay, without the publishable key, this component never renders, which means that the dub parameter. So it's all in there. It just needs that daggone key. All right, so we're just going to have to figure this out. Okay, generate a publishable key under the publishable key section. Okay, I didn't see that last time. Let's go again. Okay, bring this down. Let's get rid of, well, let me just minimize that. Okay. Okay. Analytics. Where is the publishable key? I'm thinking it's under here. Temp. Duh. Okay. This is a publishable key, so no harm in you guys seeing it. All right. That's going to be the reason why it's publishable, is it's going to end up in the source code on the page. Okay. All right. Now let's go back into here and let's drop that in. Okay. Dub. Okay. I'm going to leave that up. And go down here, click here, come down here and put next public dub publishable key equals that, return. Okay, good. Now, after adding this, you can verify clicking tracking is working. Okay, this is just on the local page. Now what I need to do is I'm going to copy that and I'm going to put it in up on my Vercel. Okay, so let me find that tab. Deployments, user vibes, OS. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in up there. So, and I have to do it here so I don't, well, you guys have already seen it. It's not a problem. Let me bring that down. Okay, so I go to environmental variables and I just put add environmental variable. Oh, they changed this interface. Okay. I do that and then I hit save. It's a public key. That's why it said PK. So it's no harm in anybody seeing it. If you ever see an SK, that's a problem. That's a secret key. Okay, for all you security-minded people. Okay, publishable key is up on Vercel. It's up on the Pro version. So now, just by doing that, actually, I'm going to have to restart that server. Because what happens is, to pick up that environmental variable, we're going to have to reload, redeploy the server. Bet you guys didn't know that, but now you do. I love Vercel, guys. A lot of people are trying to imitate them, like Netlify and all these other cats out there, man. Nah, stick with the granddaddy of them all here. They invented Next.js, so why would you run Next.js anywhere else other than Vercel? It will always run better, faster, more optimized, cheaper by the people who actually created it. Okay, so yeah, I'm not even tempted by the other guys. Stay home. Okay. Yep. Hey, I'm looking at the chats. I see you, Focus. I don't. It's not in my face all the time, so sometimes I miss it. What's 254? Okay. Fast Wings wants to know agents for BMAD. It is better than, yeah. What's RN or RY? I don't know what that means. Agents for BMAD. I'll put his comment up here. Maybe somebody knows. Better, and then that's all he said. Open code, we're violating to us. Yep. Hello. Hey, C Distro. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate it. I really do. It's kind of boring if nobody's talking but me. All right, so that deployment is gone and it's still building. Yeah. Hey, I see your comment, 3Ds. He says he uses Coolify. Hey, if that works for you, that's great, man. Like one thing at a time, right? Like you might have bigger fish to fry than to migrate your stuff. But as you do a new project, take a look at Vercel. It's just one click crazy. I mean, it just works, right? You just go out there, set up an account, you ask you what repo you want to point to, and then you hit deploy. And then you can set up the environmental variables like you see me manage here. If you think it's easier on Coolify, stay there. I just know where I'm at. Okay. Okay. All right, that's deployed. Now look here, guys, a little finger crossing here. Come back and hit that. Okay, I just refreshed. Now let's go back into our portal. Look at that, guys. We got one click. So I'm confident now that we put that key in there that the rest of this stuff will work too. Okay, now to prove it though, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and sign up. We'll sign up as a new user on that site. Okay. Okay, wasn't there. Okay, there comes the second click. Let's see here. Okay, it's smart enough to know. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's checking the IP source or something. It didn't give me a second click there, which is okay. As long as I got my click. Now, what I want to do is actually sign up on one of these. I'll sign up to the free account, and that should trigger a trial. Okay. And I think I have. I'm just thinking here. I think I have another Google account that I can sign up with. Nah, crap. I'm on. See now what I'm trying to do. I'm on incognito, so that ain't gonna work. I'm just gonna have to sign up. Okay, I know what email account I can use. I'll just use my work one. Okay, Alan Harper. Alan at. Okay. And okay. Okay. I don't know if that went through right. Okay, verify that you're a human. That I am. Okay, now it sent me this code. I can go ahead and add that to my LastPass. Love me some LastPass, guys. And make sure you have your two-factor turned on if you're using LastPass. Pro tip. Okay, let me come over here and pick up my email code. One time or two-factor. Love that. We've already got two-factor working here. Okay, I'm in. And now I'm on the we got to clean this stuff up before we sell it. I just remember that last night. I was laying in bed. I was like, oh crap, we gotta get some of this crap out of here. It's like these links are just dead links. They came with the template. But right now I'm in the free account, and that should register as a trial. Okay, so let's see. See, that should have came in as a lead. And what I'm wondering is, what could have happened there is, you remember when I came back here and I didn't get a click? I'm wondering if for some reason there's no cookie here because it already registered that visitor. Yeah, that's what's happened. It wasn't on this session that it didn't give me a cookie on this one because it already saw me. But how would it know that it already saw me? See, let's find the other one. It was this one. Okay, what's going on here? User Vibes OS. That logged me in. That should have worked. Maybe it takes a moment. Okay. All right, hold on a second now. Okay, I'm able to see the leads now, but I signed up as a free account and I'm not seeing it register as a lead. So double check that code is working properly. I've logged in now on that free account and it's still not showing me as a lead. Okay, so right here, I'm able to see the clicks is what I meant to tell it. Might have to delete that account from the database and sign up again. Okay, so it's investigating the leads here. Notice how it's going out and reading the dub llms.txt when it needs it. That's a huge file. So it's only just read 200 lines there. So that's good. Okay, it's going to add some logging. I don't know. I hate it when it does that. Okay, if you signed up before the publishable key was configured, your clerk, no, I didn't. Okay, the code checks if this is no user, which skips users who already have any value set. Let me fix both. So apparently there was 2 issues. Look here, security policy doesn't include AI dub. So I bet you there was a daggone error in here. Yep, look at that, guys. Daggone security. I can only laugh. Like, had we not been secure vibe coders, that would have worked, but like we would have security holes too. So this is called a content security policy, and it's very strict. This prevents all kinds of attacks, but it also can trip you up when you're debugging. So if something's not working, look at your console logs. It could be that your own security settings are tripping you up. I can deal with that. Okay. I'm going to tell it about that. And that's just going to confirm what it thought. See, look, it said that confirms it. CSP is blocking. Okay, let me fix the middleware to allow dub domains. Yeah, please do. Sweet. We're on our way, guys. It's going to fix this other issue too, which I don't think was related, but it'll go ahead and fix that. You guys are getting a master class in vibe coding, secure vibe coding. Hope you appreciate it. Not many people share this level of detail. It added all of this stuff. Okay, to test it, good to do this, but honestly, if you already signed up before this fix, your clerk metadata might have something in it which would cause the lead tracking to skip. You may need to either create a fresh test account or clear. Okay, how do I clear that? How do I do to? It's suggesting that I go in and clear this metadata. I want to know how to do that in Clerk anyway. Okay, so it says go to Clerk dashboard, select your application, click users in the left side. Okay, click on your test user, scroll down to public metadata, click edit, then remove it. Okay, cool. Okay, all right, I can do that. That's good to know. I'm gonna log into Clerk up here and make sure that, okay, it's the view I want it to have. Okay, I bring that down. Okay, I'll take it. Okay. Okay, hold on. Trying to okay, that's right. I was trying to add it to my other tab. Users. Okay, this is production. All these users I got here. Okay, let me get out of there. Okay, metadata. Right here. There we go, guys. Let's get rid of that. Guess I just delete the whole thing. Okay, now what should happen? I didn't know you could do that. That's good to know. Okay, so I'm logged in here. Let me log out and log back in. And with a little luck, that'll register that lead. Okay, so I'll go ahead and just for good measure, I'll refresh this page. Then I'll hit log in. And I'm going to log in with this one. Okay, that one. Okay, I'm logged in now. Let's see here. Oh, I don't like this. It gave me another one of these. I think that's a new one. Oh, I didn't push that code up. Duh. I'm at to log out again and go back over and clear that metadata again. All right, let's push this code up. That was confusing. Okay, refresh this page for that user. Yep, it's back in there. What that's going to do is it's going to give a dub ID, like a real ID here in a moment. We'll check that. That's good to know. Now you know how to get metadata changes in Clerk. Makes sense. I just never did it before. Okay, let me bring this down. Okay, we don't need this one anymore. Dub ID. Yeah, I just want to minimize that one in case we need it. Okay, we definitely need this one. I'll log out. Okay, now let's check our okay, check our deployments. Where did I put that? Here. Okay. All these tabs are confusing. Anybody see any new tools out there that they're using besides like auto code or open code, I should say, or AutoClaude or any other cool tools that I need to look into? Fast Wings, if he's still out there, he asked about BMAD. I don't care for BMAD. It's just my personal preference. It's a little too heavy, man. You want to fill up your context window, go install like a BMAD modules and start playing with them. Oh my goodness. I like to keep it simple, and you know, I'm not hating on the guys who love that stuff. I know where they're coming from. I've been a formally trained engineer with formal processes even more specific than that. But I just don't think it's necessary anymore in the AI world. And what my main concern is that it puts AI in too much of a box, and it brings it down, and the best it will ever be is as good as that coder is, like the Brian who made BMAT. And I think AI is better than Brian, and it will be if it's not already. And I don't want to put it in that box. That's just my personal opinion. Love the guy, love his stuff. I even, thought about doing it. I went and played with it. And I was just like, this is too heavy, man. Too heavy. I want to be lightweight. I want to move fast. Okay. All right. Looks like it's working. Let's try it. Okay. Refresh. clear this log down here. I think I have preserved logs on. Yeah, I don't know why. Earlier today I was messing with something. Okay, log in. Okay, that's good. No error down here, right? Now what we should see is over here in Clerk, if I refresh, we should see a dub ID. See, it's still saying dub click ID. I think it's because it lost me at some point. So I wonder how we re-trigger that. I tell you what I can do is I can just delete the user over on Clerk and just go through the whole click process again. That's probably the simplest thing to do. Okay, I'm just going to delete this user. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's go back to here, and we will ultimately come back to here. Okay, remember this referral code right here. Okay, what I'm going to do is close this, start the whole process over again. Open up a new incognito. Okay. Now what that should do is that should give another click. And if it doesn't, something else is going on. So let's look. See? It's no longer tracking that user. And I don't know if it's smart enough to recognize like my browser fingerprint. I know what I can do. Safari to the rescue. I hate Safari, but it's good. It's good in cases like this. Let's see. Let me make sure. Doesn't open something crazy. Okay. 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 So I've got Safari up and running now. Where you at? Okay. And I logged in via that URL right there. You can see it, right? And so that should have dropped a whole new click for darn sure. What's going on here, man? Can't be that good. I'm thinking now it's starting to look at my IP address or something. Because see, notice here, it probably knows a lot about me already. Okay, that's the affiliate. Let's check this. These are analytics companies, so they probably fingerprint the heck out of this thing. Wonder if I can somehow delete this thing out of this click out of its record. The reason why I think it's filtering us is because you don't want people multiple clicking, right? Because that throws the statistics off. You just want one hit from a user, but you definitely want to track that user all the way through the flow. Okay, let's see what else it knows about us. See, it knows it's on a desktop. I bet it knows more than it's showing here. They're only revealing so much. It probably knows my whole, not system fingerprint, but it knows my IP and all of that, and it's counting that. I'm going to test that. Well, I'll tell you what I can do. I can hit it from my phone. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Okay, user vibes os.ai /? It's a parameter via equals. Hard to type this on the phone. Alan dash Harper. Okay, there it goes. Okay, it looks like it translated it properly. Via, I don't know if that, I got the website up. Okay, let's see if we got a click there. Nope. All right, so something's going on. It's like the click stopped working. Tell you what we need to do. We need to log that click. I don't want to log on production now. Hold on one second. I just want to make sure I got that typed right. Oh, crap. I don't know if we had the right URL because it's this right here. It's not the, oh. You got to do the Go thing. I was going straight to the web page because that's what it gets redirected to. Sorry about that. All right. User error, guys. See how it's not this? That's not the URL. That's the URL. The Go dot. Rookie mistake. All right. Now we'll have 2 clicks. No. Come on. Why isn't this okay, now that was the same browser. Let me do that on Safari. Okay, now. Damn. No. That's not showing up. See if you guys have any ideas. Yeah, I see a lot of people using that Ralph Wiggins with Claude Code. I even saw a video from the guy who invented it, and he's an interesting character too. Like, not the guy within Anthropic, the guy that they got the idea off of. You can see him here. Let's see, Ralph Wiggins. This guy here, Jeffrey Huntley, is the one who invented the idea. And he's an interesting character. Check him out. He's Australian, I think, but like, check him out. He's really smart, super smart. Yeah, check out his stuff. Props to him. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're not getting a click there. That okay, let me try that one on my phone, the Go thing. Last thing we'll try. And we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to do some research and maybe come back tomorrow. Okay, I got a dub ID here. So I know it's tracking me. And even here I got a dub ID. So why wouldn't that be tracking that? It makes no sense. Oh. Maybe it took a moment to catch up. Look here now. I've got 3 clicks. Okay. It must have taken a moment to catch up. All right, now I've deleted that user. So let me go sign up again. Let's do it on the Safari so that you guys can see it. Okay, so I've got a dub ID there. Okay, sign up. Okay. Okay, that logged me in. Okay. Now maybe there's a time delay here, but what we should see is a lead registered. Yep, there it is. Okay, guys, this thing works. Okay. Just took a little patience and less user error. Now the issue there was the affiliate link is this thing, go dot. And I was just putting in www dot because when you go here, it actually translates to the real site. But this is the affiliate link. So when you sign up, you should get one of those, okay? So let's see here. Do we have, okay, I'm still the only one in here. Applications. Okay, all right. So sign up, guys, and let me know what you find, and then I can approve your application. And then I want you to test it. Go out and register, you open with incognito and go sign up like another Gmail account of yours or something up on our site. And then go into your backend dashboard and make sure that that's all registered and showing. Now, see, for example, like here's my dashboard over here. Okay, so this is my referral link. I should be able to go to my overview and I should see all my clicks and stuff. Yeah, see here, I got 3 clicks and 1 lead. Then when that lead converts, you get a sale. Okay, so all that's working. Okay. Sweet. We did our job for the night. All right. Tomorrow, what we're going to do is start cleaning this site up some. We're going to fix that fave icons. We're going to clean up some unused artifacts laying around our backend dashboard. And then we're going to go out here by the end of the week. Right. Well, that is tomorrow's Friday. Saturday and Sunday, we should go out and start contributing. Like you'll see me go out into some groups and start, posting that, hey guys, check this out. And then you guys can follow suit and go out on Reddit and different places, X, and start promoting this thing. We'll see if we can get some sales that way. Okay. We'll also make sure our analytics is working. So it'll all start to come full circle. All right. Exciting times. We're about to go to market. Now, this is just a soft launch. Okay. We're not hyping this up, and I'm not going to pay marketing for this right now or anything like that. We're going to soft launch it. We're going to see if organic and just shoe leather, you guys out beating your, your shoes on the pavement, as well as me, beating the bush, then maybe what we can do is get some sales coming in. And if that works, then we know we have product market fit. Then we can pour then I don't mind putting paid advertising on. All right. That's like the last thing you should do. You never start with paid advertising because all you do is waste money. First, you want to make sure that you got a product that people like. The other thing that we'll do is Product Hunt and AppSumo. And when we do AppSumo, I might do some lifetime deals. So if people pay like $300 or something, then I'll just let them sign up for life. That's called a lifetime deal and LTD. That's another trick that we can do. A lot of people like that. They look for opportunities and bargains like that, especially on like they're making a bet on an up and coming product. And if we can get ranked on Product Hunt first, and then we go to AppSumo, yeah, that could work as well. So these are the techniques that we'll use, and we'll keep doing our blogs. Okay. In fact, I'll go ahead and push 10 more blogs tonight, and then I'll start that job, and then I'll end the stream here, and I'll push them up here as soon as it finishes. All right. So let me go back into Claude. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll resume the blog from last night. Okay, here it is. Okay. 10 more blogs. As a reminder, this is what we are building. Some of it does not exist yet, but you know that by code. Okay. Every once in a while, we want to tell it because it's already flushed out of the context. We want to give it a screenshot of what we're building. All right, guys, had fun tonight. Hope you guys did as well. I'm going to go ahead and wind this one down. And thanks again for coming back. And thanks for hanging in there. If you want to learn more about me, check out my free mentoring group here, QR code, link in the description. This video is sponsored by me. And inside of that free mentoring, you will find about 7,800 people that are working on this topic. It sounds scarier than it is. There's only a handful of people commenting regularly. But drop in there. I'm in there providing value daily. You also find free training in there, and you also find access to my Secure Vibe Coding Masterclass. Okay, and if you sign up for that, then you get more access to me, and I can come alongside you and help you build your app. Okay. All right. Well, hey, guys, love each and every one of you. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I will see you tomorrow night. That's Friday night. And